What inspired my wife and I to do this is that we've been in the behavioral health field since 2001. I myself quit drinking in 2001, and I wanted to be part of a solution. I didn't want to be part of a problem anymore. I used to run nightclubs in Las Vegas. I was good at my job, got a lot of people drunk. And when I got sober, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just spiritually, I just don't want to do it. So we got into the behavioral health side, and we did it from the end user's point of view. You know, I know what it's like to walk in these doors and to be afraid. My wife knows what it's like to be on the other side, not knowing if her husband's going to be alive or dead. You know, that's our why. So we built this from our hearts. We built this from the end user's point of view. And through the course of a number of years of being in these programs, my wife's a police officer in Las Vegas. We had a number of cops come through our programs, and there was a disconnect. You know, here's a SWAT officer sitting across from a kid in his mid-20s cooking meth. It's like, look, I get it, we're both struggling, but we're on opposite sides of the fence here. How am I supposed to get vulnerable here? And the guy that's cooking meth's like, yeah, my job's to stop you from kicking in my door. So there's always those polarities. So with this program with the Warrior's Heart, it's like, let's remove that. Let's have a program that is just dedicated to our warriors, to our police officers, to our firefighters, to our EMS, those that have stepped forward and said, hey, I want to be part of serving this community, and then they end up with trauma and grief and loss and stuff while they're self-medicating to deal with some of that stuff that we've asked them to do and they've volunteered to do in our military. So we've dedicated a facility that is just focused on serving that warrior population, and it's working. It's unbelievable to see the bonds and to see the relationships being created. I'll give you an example of relationships being created. Is you have a military guy that was struggling with PTSD, and he did a suicide by cop episode. So what that means is you go out in front of a police officer, say, basically shoot me. Sometimes they have a weapon in their hand, sometimes they don't, it just depends. So here's a guy saying, kill me, and then the officers are on the other end. And they're like, I don't want to shoot you. And what happened in the program here is you had officers that have had that experience, and you had a military guy that just had that suicide by cop thing. And here they are talking together, and they realize they're both brothers. It's like, man, we're brothers in arms. It's like, yeah, you're asking me to shoot you, and I'm your brother, man. And that healing that happens can only happen in a facility that's dedicated to warriors. It can't happen in a facility that has mixed populations, because it's a different way of thinking. It's those that have volunteered that said, you know what, I'm going to put my life on the line, and I'm going to protect those behind me. You know, where it's a very unique individual that does that. So that's why Warrior's Heart's here.